Hi everyone, welcome again to Learn with Debbie, where accounting is made simple. And today's topic is a very interesting one, the trial balance. Just like the word trial balance, you're trying to see if your account balances. Now let's get into it. Imagine you've recorded dozens of transactions. You've posted everything to the ledger. How do you assure yourself? How do you know you haven't made a mistake? That's where the trial balance comes in. The trial balance helps you to assure yourself that you are on the right track and everything you've posted so far is correct. Now, what is a trial balance? A trial balance is a list of all ledger account balances from the ledger accounts prepared on a particular date. Now, you want to check the accuracy of all your entries in the ledger. You open your trial balance for that date. You take out all the debit balances as at that date and you put them in your trial balance. You take out all the credit balances from your ledger account, put them as a list in your trial balance. That way you're able to check if total debits are equal to total credit. Now, why do we prepare a trial balance? Why is it needed? The trial balance helps to check the arithmetic accuracy to make sure that every amount you've entered is correct. And then it helps you to detect some recording errors, helps you to check wherever you might have recorded something wrongly. It also helps to prepare financial statements. Now think of it as a checkpoint before preparing the financial statement, where you stop and check to make sure that all your entries so far from the journal to your ledger account are correct. Now this is an example of what a trial balance looks like. The accounts column, the debits column, and the credits column. Now the accounts column lists all the ledger accounts you have prepared, and then the debits column is to take all the balances on the debit side of your ledger account, and the credit side is to take all the credit balances of all the balances on the credit side of your ledger account. Now looking at this trial balance, you can see that cash has a debit balance of 4,000. With equipment has a debit balance also of 4,000 naira, and the accounts payable a credit balance of 1,000 naira and capital of 5,000 naira. Now you can look at the total of both sides, 6,500 naira, which agree. Now the totals agree, that's a good sign, okay? But it doesn't necessarily mean every transaction was recorded correctly. What am I trying to say? It means that you might have made a mistake and your trial balance will still balance. So don't celebrate yet, don't jubilate yet. But then on a general note, if the debit and credit totals are equal, the trial balance is said to balance. Now an important point you need to note on why even if a trial balance balances, mistake can still exist is that, for example, recording the wrong amount in both debit and credit side. If you take a wrong amount and record it on both debit and credit side, your trial balance will balance, but then a mistake is still there. When you omit a transaction completely, you don't even record it at all on the debit or credit side, your trial balance will balance, but that doesn't mean it is accurate. And then when you post to a wrong account, your trial balance will balance, but then it is not correct. So the trial balance catches some errors, not all, but not all, like these three I've mentioned here. So some common beginner mistake is that many believers believe that if my trial balance balances, everything is perfect. No, it doesn't necessarily mean everything is perfect. But then most of the times when everything is recorded correctly, there are no omissions, there are no wrong figures, then your everything is correct. A trial balance does not guarantee that there are no errors, but it helps to check accuracy. Now, a quick practice. Which document comes immediately after the ledger? Is it the journal, the trial balance, invoice, or receipt? You got it correctly, the trial balance. Now, this is the accounting flow. It starts with the transaction, and then you record it in your journal, and then you open individual ledger accounts, and then you check the accuracy with your trial balance, and then the financial statement. Today you learned what a trial balance is, you learn why businesses prepare it, you learn how it helps to ensure the accuracy of accounting records. Now remember, accounting is easier than you think, one step at a time. If this lesson helped you, Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and share. I'll see you in the next lesson and learn with Debbie.